Hello and welcome to another edition of Conspirator Brock's Pull List. This is my pull list for the week of March 17th, 2021. Happy St. Patty's Day. I decided to wear my R2D2 green shirt that I never really bring out for Valentine's Day, for St. Patrick's Day. So no pinching, didn't get any, so that's good. So let's get right to it. I actually have a very tiny week this week, which is okay on my part. I'm like, I need to tone back a little. But I want to get right into it. So first up, we have Catwoman number 29. So DC's books are going to be coming back, now that Future State is done. So we're going to see the Infinite Frontier stuff coming out, or at least labeled Infinite Frontier right here, right there. Catwoman was great before. I can't wait to see what happens going forward with Catwoman. Ram V's done a fantastic job with it. If you like Ram V's Catwoman, definitely check out Swamp Thing. That just came out 2 weeks ago. Definitely something that I would highly recommend everyone try. Next up is book 4 of 4, and that is The Expanse. This dives into a story about Bobby Draper and Christian. I can't remember her last name. And in the Expanse world, it's great. It's amazing. I love it. It's awesome. I cannot wait for the next season of The Expanse, which I think is the last season. So they're going to cram a lot of stuff in it. But that's fine. It's all right. Expanse is really good. If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend you do. And the novels are as amazing as well. Next up, we have Justice League 59 by Brian Michael Bendis, and we got a new team going on. So we're seeing what's happening with the Justice League. The Justice League's been pretty good with, since Rebirth, or not since Rebirth, with Scott Snyder taking over, and then we had, who was writing it after? Vendetti was writing it after, and then now Bendis, so it's good stuff. Next up is one that I'm checking out just because of the writer. I'm not the hugest fan of the character. Sorry to the fans out there. But I'm going to check this out because Tom Taylor's writing it, and that is Nightwing number 78. So I normally only pick up Nightwing when it's a crossover event with a Batman title, like if there's a Bat event going on and Nightwing crosses over. That's when I'll normally pick up the issues. But since Tom Taylor is writing it, I decided to really give it a try because Tom Taylor's an amazing writer, and we'll see if he can make Nightwing interesting enough for me to want to keep reading. Next up, we have Origins number 5 of 6. It's an okay book. It's nothing like hugely grandiose. I forget sometimes what happens in the book, and then I kind of remember as I'm reading it. It may be better in a collected format, just reading it all in one sitting. But I enjoy it. But yeah, it's definitely one of those, probably could have just read it in graphic novel form, or, got all the issues and then read it all at once. Next up is Savage number 2. It's okay. It's not... Savage is one of those characters in the Valiant universe that I'm just like, meh. The writing is okay in this. Half of this I like and half of it I don't. So I'm really curious to see where it goes, at least going forward. Normally Valiant just does a mini-series, so I can just stick with it and finish it out. But we'll see. Next up is Superman Red and Blue, issue 1. Basically, I think this is just a collection of stories and stuff. Much like the Batman... Oh God, what is the... Shoot, the Batman book that came out. Excuse me. Getting up and leaving in the middle. Batman Urban Legends. Duh. God. Can't even. God, forgot. Batman Urban Legends. So I think it's a lot like Batman Urban Legends, where it has a couple of Superman family stories in it. But we'll see. I'm not sure what it entails, but hey, I'll give it a try. Next up is Truth and Justice number 2. I was not completely sure about this book. Because it seemed just like one-shot stories, but I'm actually really enjoying it. The first issue was centered around Vixen, and I liked the story. It was really, really well done. This time we go with Superman on but more of like, we're bouncing back and forth from Superman to Clark Kent, and especially dealing with race and, or systematic racism in America, and other topics like that. So I really recommend that you try Truth and Justice out. I enjoyed issue 2 a lot, and if you don't get a chance to check it out, I recommend you at least maybe think about trying. It's good stuff. That's it. that's it for the pull list. The rest are just variants and a special order book and something I'm going to recommend to you. So let's get right into it. First up is the variant for Catwoman 29. Another wonderful Ginny Friesen variant there. I like the Expanse variant, so I snagged that one up. Justice League 59 had a wraparound cover. I'm not going to take it out, but it's a wraparound cover. It's pretty cool. This week, besides it being a small comic book week, there's a big thing dropping on HBO Max, and it's dropping tonight at midnight for release tomorrow, and that's Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, it's 4 hours long, so I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to sit down and watch it, but I am excited for it. I'm a little late with my video tonight because I went and purchased a 4K TV, not because I wanted to watch something in 4K, but I just needed to upgrade my TV. It's been a long time. I think at least 7, 8 years. Yeah, my TV's fairly old. It still worked fine, but I wanted to upgrade, and so I upgraded, and then I realized, oh wait, I gotta watch Justice League. Zack Snyder's Justice League in 4K, so at least that's cool. But this week for the Justice League title, for 59, they had a bunch of Zack Snyder Justice League variants. So the first one is the Jim Lee variant, which you can grab there. And then they had the one with a Flash, or the Lee Bermejo Flash and black suit Superman with Darkseid in the background. And then we have the, oh god, I can't remember who this is, but it's one of those people that everyone likes. And it's the Cyborg Batman with Steppenwolf in the background variant there. Now, there were some like black and whites that there were like high tier variants and stuff like that. Yeah, I didn't bother. But yeah, so there's those. If you want to snag those up, hopefully your store ordered a bunch of them. But yeah, let me know if you're going to be watching Zack Snyder's Justice League. Leave comments down in the comment section below if you liked it, if you didn't like it, what you didn't like. Try to be, at least good critical, not just evil critical. I know I'm very critical of Zack Snyder's DC movies, Man of Steel, particularly BVS. The extended cut of BVS is a better movie, but that movie cannot be saved because of just, why'd you say that name? That scene just kills the entire movie. The Wonder Woman scene in that is amazing, but yeah. And then Justice League, the last one was rough. So we'll see what Zack Snyder has in store and what his vision apparently was for the Justice League, and maybe the 4-hour or like epic thing will just blow everybody away. And I'm hoping it does. I'm hoping it knocks just everything out of the park and makes me go, oh, and it makes me want, more DC movies, even though I already want more DC movies. There's one final variant on my poll list this week, and it's one from a previous week. They just got shipped later because it's a variant cover that's like a gimmicky variant cover, and that's Noctera number 1. This is actually the glow in the dark issue. I can see if I can get it to work on camera for you guys real quick. Yeah, let me charge it. Gotta get some of those rays going. Maybe if I had a let me grab my thing. Yeah, flashlight. Yeah. Let's see if we can charge this bad boy up. You get it all nice and charged so you guys can see how it looks. Okay, I'm gonna have my assistant. There's an assistant. I have an assistant. It's just my son. Okay, let's see how it goes. So we're gonna kill the lights. See if we can see some Noctera. Well, you can see the back of me. You can kind of see the glow of it there. It actually does pop really nicely once you charge it enough. Oh yeah, it's definitely charging now. You can turn it back on for a second. Yeah. So hold on. So yeah. So like, you can turn off the light. Let's okay, so yeah. So there you go. So once you charge it a lot more, you definitely get a lot more of the glow. So yeah, so definitely a cool gimmick. It's a cool gimmick. Thank you, Brody. But yeah, so this finally came in. Woohoo! But that's it for my single issues. I did pick up an art book this week, special order, and some of you may have noticed there's a bunch of boxes sitting right here that are titled Keyforge. Now, I've only played Keyforge a handful of times. It's fun. I really enjoy the game. I just don't have time to sit down and play it, and so I haven't gotten crazy. I normally get the starter box for the whatever set comes out in like three random decks. That's normally what I like my kind of go-to for that. But they released an art book of Keyforge, and Keyforge has some amazing art in it. So I picked up this art book for it, and it looks to be totally awesome. I'm horrible at opening my art books and just sitting down and enjoying them. I need to do that someday, especially since there's a ton of stuff that I like that I'm picking up art books for. So yeah, but that's it for this week's pull list. I do want to recommend something to everybody. Definitely go out and read this book. I read it for the school I work at, Teen Read Week. That's going on this week. I actually did 3 videos for that, book talk videos for it. The first one was for Sky Hunter, which I talked about earlier, in a previous episode here. And also did the Teen Titans Beast Boy graphic, or YA graphic, straight to graphic novel by Cami Garcia. And that's Gabriel Piccolo is the artist. Really great stuff. Their Raven was amazing. I cannot wait for Beast Boy loves Raven, and so yeah, that's coming later this year. But I talked about those 2 books in a book talk, and then I was asked to do another one, and it was a book that I wanted to pick up for a while but hadn't, and so this kind of gave me the drive to pick it up. And that's George Takai's They Call Us Enemy. This is basically a look at George Takai's life in the Japanese internment camps that we had during World War II. It is a very amazing look at just kind of some of the dark history of America. It's really well written. The art is amazing on it. It's Harmony Becker, amazing artist, does a fantastic job. It's black and white, which I'm perfectly fine with. And what's funny enough is when you're reading this, early on there's a TED Talk that's presented, and that's actually a TED Talk that you can actually watch of George Takai. And he talks briefly, like a little bit about this book. And so, yeah, but it's definitely something that I would highly recommend everybody pick up and try. They Call This Enemy, really good stuff. It was just really amazing. Not to mention that I also picked up March, which is, the box right there. Right? Do you see it right there? That's the edge of it. The slipcase was on sale on Amazon for a really great deal, so I got all 3 volumes in the slipcase. So yeah, I'm super stoked. I started reading volume 1 at work, so I'm just gonna, hopefully sit down and just plow through the March books by John Lewis. But yeah, good stuff. I like that there's some, a lot more nonfiction options for graphic novels nowadays, and so it's really refreshing. And it's nice to have something just different besides capes and all that stuff. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. Let me know what you're picking up. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, all that. Keep it nice. The internet's a horrible place anyway. We want to keep it here nice and stuff. You can listen to me also on the Comics Conspiracy podcast. We just finished recording episode 492. 492 sounds about right. 482, 492. It's 82 or 92. You'll see down in the description below. I'm tired, and so I forget. But it'll definitely be in the description below. We talked, what did we talk about? I mean, I was there for it. And we talked about some stuff. We're basically prepping for the ginormous episode that will be next week's, which is our Zack Snyder Justice League talk, as well as Falcon Winter Soldier is out on Friday. Yeah! So a lot of stuff to watch. But we'll see. So check out the episode, again, in the description below. You can help me and my fellow conspirators out through Patreon at www.patreon.com/comicsconspiracy. For as little as $1 a month, you help us with hosting fees and getting money to buy stuff. So thank you very much to all of our Patreon backers. It helps out immensely. You can help me out a little more directly by clicking on any of the Amazon links here or at conspiratorbrock.com. buying that thing or going and buying something, that helps me out. I appreciate it. Or if you want, you can go over to my eBay page where I'm purging out stuff and getting rid of stuff, and I'm starting to feel I need to do a big purge fairly soon. So hopefully there's going to be some more stuff up there. Hopefully I just don't put it off and put it in a box. I just need to sit down and get it done. That's the harder part of purging, is actually putting it up on eBay. The selling of it is easy. I just pack it up. Like, I have everything ready to go. So it's like listings that are annoying. But yeah, you can follow me on Twitter now, BES Basement. Yeah, we'll see if I get my other account back, but who knows. But you can follow me at BES Basement for now. And that's it. So I'll see you next week.